Alright, so today we will be looking at the chapter summary of 304. So the images were leaked around 4 hours ago, but I did not cover them because there were many dialogues there, and without dialogues I wasn't able to understand what was going in the chapter. So yeah, we will be discussing the summary. But before that, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to upload one video every day. But yeah, and comment down your favorite part of this chapter. So yeah, let's get into it and let's continue the hype. So let's jump into it. So this summary is by the courtesy of Atyushi 101X and Red Band Blonde 420, and make sure to like follow them on Twitter and all the stuff. So the chapter title is Izuku Midoriya and Yagi Toshinori. The chapter starts with All Might holding Deku's hand, and he said that he felt the All for One inside Deku's body, but only vaguely. Deku was shown to stay still unconscious, but he was having the inner dialogues, wondering how everyone is doing. The next panel shows that Deku is in a room together with all the predecessors of second, but second and the third were standing facing towards the wall. The first user explained that back then they had only interference vaguely, but since the first user explained that back then they can only interfere vaguely, but since 4 months ago All for One has grown rapidly, and now the consciousness of each predecessor has become clearer and clearer. Now they can communicate with each other. So I can see that the second and third seems to be a little special users, because they are actually like odd one out, facing towards the wall, and were not in the part of the chair of round table. So yeah, it seems pretty weird, but yeah, I guess they will have like another power up sort of thing for Deku. The first user explained that in the last battle, Big Brother All for One tried to pull out One for All by force, and it caused them to be able to appear more in front of Deku. Banjiro, the fifth user, said that Deku shouldn't be worried because this will guarantee his privacy. Banju still realizes that Deku still does not have a mouth, but still, because of the fight with Shigaraki, Deku could form waffles, start the meaning his mouth has started his formation. The first is talking. The first to talk is the fourth user, Shinomori Hisaki. He explained that in the last battle, Deku unexpectedly used his power. Benjuru teases Shigaraki, saying that he's a weirdo. Benjuru and Shigaraki looks like quite friendly with each other. So I guess this actually tells that how long they have been trapped in All for One, and it tells that they are like trapped for so long, or not trapped, but their memory has passed for so long that they have started even becoming friends with each other. So the next page also tells us that Shinamori explained that his cause of death at 40 years ago was his old age. Deku was surprised. He continued that the conclusion is All for One, not something a normal human can use. Shigaraki spent 18 years running away from All for One because he knew that he could not beat him, and tried to foster the power instead. But his last year he felt his side effect of One for All on his body. At first he thought that it is because he was training wrongly all this time, or because he got some kind of disease, but thanks to All Might research, now he is sure that it is his death due to having One for All multiple quirks, and it burned his life force. But after Shino But after Shinomori, All Might actually owned the power for a longer time and still alive, so there must be something that's different Shinomori and All Might. And Deku figured that it's the fact that All Might was quirkless. So if someone already having quirk receive All for One, it would cause them to shorten their lifespan, but quirkless people are like empty glass. Thus it's suitable for All for One passing. Thus it is suitable for All for One passing to the people with quirk will make them die younger. And they also concluded that Deku cannot pass All for One to another person thus he will be the last holder. The last page of the chapter showed Nana saying, back to the main topic, can you kill Shigaraki Tomura? So I think that Nana here is just a little bit frustrated because right now we all know that Shigaraki Tomura is not the actual villain, it is All For One. But yeah, like I think that Nana is actually like just regretting all her decisions that she like gave away her family just because being a hero and did not took care of them. Yeah, it is seem pretty weird. But there's also one another thing that we all have seen, the Rising Hero movie, where Deku actually shares his quirk with Bakugo. So does not this mean that Bakugo get his lifespan? But then there is another like what can you say, mystery or some sort of thing, that they say that he cannot now no longer can pass his quirk. Then how was he able to pass his quirk to Bakugo? Like it is pretty weird, because they also said that that movie was actually canon. So it can be that movie actually took place like after all this thing happened, and it is like time gap period between both, the time skip and this time it can be that. But yeah, like nothing is confirmed because nothing is confirmed from the writer, so I am pretty confused here. And if you guys like know any answers for it, just comment it down. And if you guys watch till here, so like the video and subscribe to the channel to watch more of My Hero Academy stuff. I try my hardest to like make a video every day about anime and manga related, so make sure to subscribe, and see you guys in the next one.